What's up? So in this video, I'll be going over my full trade recap of the day. So I'll be going over my setup, how I set it up, my charts in the morning before market opens. I'll also be going over my thought process throughout the trading session, and then if I take a trade, my live execution. So let's get to the chart right now. Okay, so here we're gonna have the charts. So right now what I have in front of me is going to be the SPY, IWM, and QQQ. Market opens in 4 minutes right now. I've already set up all my levels. So these levels is where I'll look at when price gets there. I mean, I want to see, I can maybe do a little drawing, but, or not. But what I want to see here at these levels is when it does, let's say, exit these levels, which means either a 5-minute or 15-minute closes above. I want to see a retest of it, so a wick down, and then catch that move up, or for the put levels here, catch the move down. Same thing for all three of these. I've set up all three of these charts today. Sometimes I only set up one or the other. Right now I prefer QQQ because the range is a little tighter. But IWM is also good, SPY too, just a little bit of a longer wait for both of these. I'll have Tesla here on the side if ever I look at it. Like I always have a couple different charts here that I'll look at, but I'll look at Nvidia, Amazon, Robinhood just because I recently bought, and yeah. Okay, market is open. So we'll just wait for it to start moving, no rush here on the first candle. Take it slow. At the same time, I'll post in the Discord my levels for the day. And also you can go look on your chart here back home at these levels. So at SPY, we have calls at 746.51, puts at 740.25. Then for IWM, we have calls at 287.85 and puts at 283.30. Then my favorite of the day, we have QQQ, 721.04 for calls and 714.27 for puts. Honestly, don't have much indicators on here. I have my VWAP. It's mostly the only one I really use. Might be looking at IWM a little bit more actually. So what I'll do, since QQQ is a little expensive, go to IWM. Does this mean it won't work? It's just that I personally don't like it as much. So I'll go look at IWM. Calls are very cheap. Puts are very cheap too. So this is what I prefer. Contracts between $150 to say about $20. And then for the call side, between $100 and $10 per contract. This is better because it allows me to buy more per position. So now we're just gonna wait, just see how it's moving. I can also buy it on the computer instead of on my phone, but I prefer my phone. It's easier to control the, let's say, stop loss and take profits after. But I'll also see the position on the right side of the graphs here, which you don't see, but I'll be able to see my positions there. I also don't like to look at other people trade or have any other opinions up. I've found that it just kind of ruins my own edge if I have other opinions, influencing my judgment. So keep my mind very clear on trading news and stuff. Don't really look at it. Very focused on my own thing, On our left here, we're still looking at the option contracts, how they're moving. Are they moving aggressively? Are they kind of slowly decaying? Just watching them move. Really how, like this, if it's pushing down, are the put contracts actually going down, or are they not moving, And for our puts, we want to look at the strikes below our current price, and so this side of the options. Then for our calls, we want to look at the calls above our current price. So these ones on the left upright, which is kind of hidden by my cam, which I can put, let's say, lower down here. it shows a little bit better. So you want to look at the option contracts up here and then have the put contracts down here. That's what you want to be looking at. So if ever anyone's new to trading, this is the toughest part about trading, actually waiting there and, waiting for your setup to work. Most of trading is actually just being patient and just looking at a screen, waiting to see what happens. And then the second most important part is the execution, which we'll get to if we do take a trade today. You'll be able to see me firsthand doing it. You also have to turn trading not into a gambling mindset, which would be chasing the high, into a patience, structured, and focused mindset. So 15-minute candle's almost closed. We will wait until this one is fully closed, and then we'll be able to look at where the market kind of wants to go. So 15-minute candle, first 15-minute candle closed above our VWAP. So let's see if the second 15-minute wants to close below our VWAP. We are below our moving average though. That usually shows bearish, but we will still wait for a confirmation when it breaks one of our levels, if it does, right? I also only trade until about 10:30, 11. After that, I want to get off the charts. The moves will be done until, well, I mean, it's happened, obviously, that moves happen at like 12, 1, but I just prefer to be done at about 10:30, 11, because usually most of the volume has already died out after that. You want to aim between, let's say, profit target from 20% onward. So what I mean is, at about 20%, you want to start collecting profits and keeping your stop loss at about 20-30% down. If you want to preserve your capital, that's what I recommend. So on the 5-minute, we closed below our VWAP, retested the VWAP, and now we're going slowly downwards, but still waiting for that key level. And for the day trading, where I enter on the same day and exit on the same day, I look at the 15-minute and 5-minute. To set up my key levels, I'm going to look at the 1 hour and then adjust them on the 50-minute. So you see, this is why we don't enter before a key level breaks, because it's just chopping both sides of the contracts right now. Calls and puts are being completely chopped out, so you don't want to get in that theta decay. So ideally, we wait for a key level to break where the volume will pick in, or will pick up. Still waiting, still waiting. It is almost 10 o'clock now, so still waiting. If by 10:30 I don't see anything, I'll most likely get off. So you see QQQ is getting close to our put level again. I'm just looking at the contracts here on my left. The contracts are still pretty expensive, but less expensive than at open. The 711 or 710 strike would be something I would enter most likely, because it is moving. It's not like extremely expensive right now. SPY is also pretty close to our level. Okay, so QQQ just broke our level. Move it down to the 5-minute. See how it wants to move this. So QQQ I find pretty expensive, so I'm gonna go look at SPY instead. SPY contracts are always a little bit more expensive than IWM, but still less expensive than QQQ. I just put this here so you can see a visual. I'm not actually in anything right now. Not actually in anything. Just waiting still. Just waiting. Being patient. Puts are looking a little bit better, but I'm still waiting for that confirmation. Either SPY or IWM. The QQQ hypothetical play right now is down about 10%. I would be out of QQQ by now. Okay, so on all three indexes, we just broke or closed a 15-minute candle above our VWAP and moving average. So now sentiment has switched to the upside. So it's 10:40. I won't take any trades anymore. So yeah, so no trades today. QQQ kind of did a little fake breakout there, but at least we didn't take it, so I didn't like how the contracts were looking. Um, yeah, yeah. Calls would have worked on our support line IBM, but so today I ended up taking no trades. I did not see any potential breakouts. I only traded until about 10:30, 11. So if anything happens after then, I won't take it. I'm usually out of the charts by then. But yeah, I was thinking about taking QQQ puts, but I didn't because I didn't like how the contracts were looking and ended up being a loss. So good thing I didn't take that trade. I evaded a small loss. And yeah, so that'll be it for this video. I'll be back tomorrow with the exact same thing. Just let's hope there's a trade.